'Tis the season to be jolly, but for senior Australians, beware that extra drink. That's the message from health experts this festive season.
Now, that was a bit lively.
Cherry and Stan enjoy a drink or two each Christmas. So do many Australians over 60. It's the season to be merry.
Jingle bells swing and...
It's life's little pleasure to just have a slight tipple at the end of the day.
With New Year coming fast, Verve Communications' Prue McSween reckons it's therapeutic. But careful, Prue, because seniors who are drinking too much too often is now emerging as a major health issue.
There's no question that drinking alcohol in older people is a hidden problem, and it has effects on physical and emotional health.
Hidden, says Dr Karen Phelps, because seniors often party in private.
Well, cheers, my darling.
Cheers, darling.
Here's to
good
us.
health. And the doctors say we could have at least 2 glasses a night.
She's right. The recommendation on what is a safe amount of grog is currently set at 2 standard drinks a day. Whatever your poison, whatever your age or sex, that's a couple of small drinks a day for adults. But that may soon change for the over 65s.
As you get older, the so-called safe level of drinking is much lower than for a younger person, and probably a lot lower than we thought it should have been even 10 years ago.
There are many reasons, including some critical ones.
We see a lot of older people are taking medications, and so we're looking at issues to do with interactions with medication. We know that alcohol is a group 1 carcinogen. It's up there with asbestos and tobacco, and so it does cause cancer. We also see an increased number of falls. We see problems with dementia, with people who perhaps are using alcohol and masking dementia. You certainly wouldn't take up drinking for its health benefits. And so what the recommendation now looks like it's going to be is no more than 1 standard drink per day. And a standard drink is a lot less than many people think.
For example, their lovely bubbly, 1 standard drink equals only 100 mils, no more. If the expected new guidelines are set, about this amount.
Really? Oh,
OK, now don't drink it all at once.
I was going to say, with this I'd have to drink it very slowly.
I mean, what's it supposed to do to us if we drink more than that? Because we drink more than that every evening.
So do a lot of over 65s, apparently.
I could stop, but why should I? I mean, I enjoy a drink.
The fun police are at it again.
Prue's been reading up about 1 standard drink and she's not happy.
Spirits, 30 mils. My ice will drown it.
I think they'd be quite shocked that
That's a good word.
I can't even gargle in that.
OK, how about wine? Red or white, 100 mils would be the limit.
I mean, you may as well say why bother. I'd rather sniff the cork bottle.
Which brings us to the biggie, beer, full strength.
285 mils? You've got to be joking. Wouldn't even touch the side.
Can you imagine that at a barbecue? I mean...
Depending on seniors' age and state of health, even these small amounts may soon be judged unwise.
And the safe level for another person might be 0.
This is absurd. This is an abuse of Australian way of life, our culture. Every Aussie likes a drink.
We've gatecrashed a Probus Club wine and cheese appreciation group. They have a rule, no couple may bring more than 1 bottle of wine to a function, so these seniors are moderate tipplers. They're unrepentant, says their host, Bob.
If you start putting rules and regulations on everything, well, you know, you come to the stage where the nanny state becomes too overwhelming, and what's the point?
we're at an age where we can decide what we're going to do. We don't have to listen to the authorities on what we drink and what we eat.
As a GP, you're not going to be talking to an older patient and just say, you're not allowed to drink anymore, because they're just going to go, oh yeah, okay, and walk out the door and just not take that advice.
So there's going to need to be a huge education campaign to chip away at adult attitudes to drink, and some may never be converted.
I think the pensioners will tell them where to stick it.
This is about freedom of choice, but it's about the choice to live a healthy older life.
Cheers!
Bottoms up, it's Christmas after all.